Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, now I can hear. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay. Now I can hear. Okay, now you can hear me. Okay. I'm good on YouTube. I'm good on Facebook. Now let's see if I'm on YouTube good. If I'm on YouTube, I'm going to make sure everything's good. Once I know everything's good, I'm going to talk to you guys. Okay, I'm good with that one. Now I want to check on Twitch. Make sure I'm live on Twitch. Shoot. Am I good? Is my Twitch good? Is my Twitch good? Am I good? Yep, I'm good. Is my Twitch good? Okay, everything's good. Okay. Now I'm going to share this to Josh so I can Okay, everything's good. Okay. Now I'm going to share this to Josh so I can talk to you guys all. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. And follow me if you're on Twitch. And follow me if you're on YouTube, Twitter. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. And follow me if you're on Twitter. Okay, now I'm going to share this to okay. Hit the thumbs up if you like a chit-chatty video. Okay, I went and got some pasta at the grocery store. It's a this is a vegetable-based pasta. It's like made with garbanzo beans, and it's just got a marinara sauce on it, like a pasta sauce on it. It's really good. It's Bird's Eye. It's made by Bird's Eye. I just thought I'd have that because I'm not. I bought $30 worth of groceries to last me for the next week because I needed a couple of things I could eat after work when I'm super hungry. But tomorrow I won't be. But I'm gonna go see my aunt tomorrow. Okay. I really appreciate you guys watching. I gotta share this to Josh. Okay. This is really good. I'm just gonna be live for a little bit and just chatty with you guys. Now, while I eat dinner, I had a Rockstar. I had one of those. Rainbow something. Not rain. Hold on a second. Let me figure it out. I'm going to talk about my opinions on Windows, my first impression on Windows 11 here in a second. I got a Bang energy drink, the unicorn one. It's really good. They're supposed to be for people over 18, and we let my niece have one. They're 300 milligrams of caffeine. I didn't know that. My mom didn't know that. crunchy, but the rocks. See, I drink those once, but once in a while. I don't drink them every time. I used the new mascara and eyeliner that I got in the blush that I got in my Ipsy that I showed you guys the last time I was live. Wow, I really like it. I want to make sure that this really says what it says. Hold on a second. I got to question myself. It's Wednesday and it's a good day to chill. I gotta do laundry Saturday probably, or Sunday. I've been ordering on my, if you're a girl, go on Amazon and look for all black underwear. Okay, this is a tip for females. Please don't wear thongs. They're really bad for your coochie. They rub the bacteria from your anus into your vagina and can cause you to have infections. That's why I've never had infections. That's why I don't wear them, because I don't want to get infections. I'm really particular about not getting infections. Not doing anything that's not healthy for you to do. My hair's kind of curly today. In my Boxycharm, I got another face wash, and I already have 3 huge face washes and a couple little ones. So I gave mine, I'm giving that face wash that I got my Boxycharm. So if you're coming from YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, if you watch my unboxings, I do the unboxings on my Ipsy and my Boxy just so people can see. I started doing live streams like this I like this way of streaming because I can go live on more than just Twitch or YouTube or whatnot. If you're not following JoshuaDangerExp on EXP on Twitter, I mean on Instagram, on Twitch, please do. He's the person that I recommend on my channel. And I recommend Megan Hughes. She is amazing. I actually subscribe to her because she is my favorite YouTuber ever. I've watched every single video she's came out with, except for her ones before she got mature. Since she got mature and moved to Oregon, right before when she was starting to mature and got into her last apartment, when she got into her apartments by herself, I started watching every single video she did, her and her sister both. Megan and Lindsay Hughes are my favorite YouTubers, and if you haven't never watched them, I highly, highly recommend them. They're such sweet people. I'm going to call Josh back so he can talk to me. That pasta was really good. When I'm done here, I'm probably going to go live on Twitch. I mean, when I'm done on here, I'm probably going to go do my dishes when I do talk to Kevo before I go live with Kevo. I've had enough caffeine. What's your guys' favorite game to play? Right now, mine is Trailer Park Boys, Greasy Money. I do play Song Pop, too. That game. I guess he's not gonna... Oh, this is the flashlight I was looking for. It's a USB flashlight, and it's pretty bright. Let me show you. See, it's pretty bright. It's really bright. Ooh. And it opens up so you can charge it. And it recharges. And you can use it like a power bank. It's also a power bank. It's a multi flashlight. It's a regular flashlight and a power bank. I got this at Walmart for like maybe $5 to $10. I bought it because I needed an extra flashlight because I have this little blue one, but that's in the kitchen. I keep that in the kitchen drawer, and I keep this one by my desk. It's really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put that away. So I've been making this broccoli chopped salad, and you can get it at the grocery store, and it's like pre-made salad fixings. So good. It's almost like a broccoli coleslaw, and it's delicious. It's got bacon bits in it. It comes with a sweet slaw dressing, and it comes with bacon bits, I think it's cranberries, and there's something else. Oh, and sunflower seeds, and you put that in the shredded up. It's got broccoli pieces and then shredded broccoli pieces and a little bit of cabbage, and you mix it in that sauce. Amazing. This is my third or fourth bag I bought. I found it at my other grocery store, and it's about the same price. I love it. I bought me some. Okay, if you have lactose problems and you want ice cream, now Ben & Jerry's, which is my favorite ice cream, I can get my fish food ice cream in almond milk ice cream, which is dairy free. It's very good for my intestinal problems. And I'm glad I didn't eat a bunch of fast food today because my stomach was upset this morning. I ate way too much. I'm going to slow down on the eating. I've been eating way too much. Like, I've been ordering $12 worth of Taco Bell and eating it, and I need to stop doing that. I don't want to be bigger than I already am. Okay, these are the headphones I use. I'm actually going to turn them on. They're such good headphones. They're such great headphones. Like, I can listen to my music with them, and they light up. And if you get on the app and can connect this to the app, you can change the colors of these. I just got it set for that color. I don't really care about the color part. I just love the sound on these. These Razer Kraken headphones have such amazing sound. I'm going to take care of all my dishes because I want to make that broccoli salad because I'm going to eat that if I get hungry again later. Hi, JMLG. How are you? These are like amazing headphones. They're worth $100. I've been listening to the new Ed Sheeran album, and it is so good. Hi, Jack. How are you, Jack? If I do it this way, you can't see the chat, but Jack McKinley just said hi on the chat. I paid $100 for these. These are Razer Kraken headphones. Razer Kraken headphones are amazing. Me and Josh both have Razer's headphones, and we got the Razer Siren microphones. I think I know what I'm gonna buy him for Christmas. I've got something in mind to go with what I've already bought him. One or two more things is all I'm gonna buy him, and then one more thing for my niece, and then something small for my dad. That's probably it. And then my camera that I'm using right now is a Razer Keo headphone. Razer Keo. It's a Razer Keo, the one with the ring light. I like it because it's got the ring light and gives me a little bit more. It's a little bit more clearer than the headphone, the camera on my computer. I just updated my computer to Windows 11. I'm kind of liking it. But we let my niece have her one of those energy drinks. A Bang energy drink. You're not supposed to have them if you're not 18. But she don't drink them very often. She usually drinks the Monsters that aren't as much caffeine, like have half the caffeine, but these ones have 300 milligrams of caffeine. I'm all wired up now. That's why I'm a little chatty. How are you doing, Jack? I hope you're really good. I was hoping Josh would come on and talk, but he's not, so that's good. But I like this because I can use, I can be live here, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I could be here on YouTube live. So wherever you're watching from, make sure you subscribe or follow me if you're not. I'm on Twitch right now and YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So wherever you're watching me from, let me know. I know you're watching me from YouTube. So how's you guys' night? I wanted my Batgirljamie logo, so that's why I used this website. I like it. I like how this goes. I don't know if you guys are seeing the chat. I'm going to check it out and see if you guys are. I don't know if you guys are seeing the chat or not. Yeah, you guys don't see the chat. I don't know how to tell. Oh, the chat's right there. I'm really? Okay, I just wanted to see how it was going. Okay, so basically, Twisted Joshua Danger EXP or Joshua Danger that I do Dead Vision Entertainment with will be moving in 2 weeks. By 2 weeks from Friday, he'll be moved. He'll be moving either 2 weeks from today or 2 weeks from Friday, and he'll be there. So as soon as he's settled into his apartment, we're gonna go hang out with him. Me and another friend want to go hang out with him. It'd be fun to hang out and play games. Hurry, 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 before I go loco. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I finished my application for my... I had to go to my parents' house and fill out my application for my the rest of my health care so I can have the health care I want. They just needed me to send a copy of my card, so I just did that. I hope I get approved for it because I really want that health care. I want that Molina health care because it's so good. Like, everything that you get with it is great. So, if you guys want to see my playlist, if you want to listen to the playlist I'm listening to, I'll share it with you guys. It's Amazon Music. I use Amazon Music Unlimited because I am such a sucker for I like it because the reason I like it the best is because you can use it on your Echo, your Amazon Echo Alexa devices, which I have 2 of those. I just bought a thing that you replace your switch plate cover, and then you it's got a little shelf so you can put your Echo on it, so it makes it higher. Hello, Brandon Belvis. How are you? I'm just sitting here streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. My Twitch is the Batgirljamie, and my Twitter, which is Batgirljamie. My YouTube is Batgirljamie. Everything's Batgirljamie except for my Twitch is Batgirljamie. I know who it is. How are you doing? These are my Razer headphones that I bought with one of my stimuluses. And one of my stimuluses, I bought some furniture for my apartment that I needed, so that I could save some of my actual money, so I could have new furniture because I wanted to have good furniture. I bought me a couch and a coffee table. There's my couch and coffee table. That coffee table lifts up so I can eat at it. Oh, I still live in Michigan, and I love my Michigan. I love Michigan. Now I'm an aunt again. I got a new nephew who is 5 months old. He'll be 6 months old at Christmas, a little over 6 months old at Christmas. He'll be like 6.5 months old at Christmas. I bought him a bunch of clothes and a stuffed animal, and I bought my niece a ton of stuff. I gotta buy my sister's boyfriend something. I don't know what to get him. I really don't. I might just look for some wrestling t-shirts or something. He really likes wrestling. Oh, that's a good place to... I don't know. I've never been there. I might have been there, but not very often. I've been listening to vinyl. Yeah. He really likes WWE. I might look for some WWE stuff on Amazon for him or something. I'm going to buy him something small. Because I can't buy Jack and I can't buy his brother. I can't buy his brother and my niece a bunch of crap and not buy him like nothing. My niece made me feel guilty because I bought her a lot of stuff. I bought her 2 CDs of my favorite artist. I bought her White Stripes Greatest Hits and the Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. And I bought her the Grease soundtrack on vinyl, which is missing one of them, but it's used, so she won't care. Then I bought her an incense burner and some incense, 4 books, and I'm going to buy her a bookshelf. He's already got those. He's got all of them. One year I bought him mini WWE figures. But he is 14, so I don't really want to buy him that. I think I'm going to buy him his favorite candy. And maybe a WWE shirt. Last year I bought my friend my best friend's favorite wrestler. I don't know if I bought it last year or the year before. I bought him I'll buy him something WWE probably because he likes WWE. But I bought my best friend did Ric Flair shirt because Ric Flair's his favorite wrestler. I bought a really cool Ric Flair shirt for him. Why is that like that? He's went to see wrestling a bunch of times. For his Make-A-Wish when he's had his heart transplant, because they didn't know if he was going to get it in time, he got to meet John Cena. That was his Make-A-Wish, just to meet John Cena, which is cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. If you look up on YouTube, if you look up, you can look it up where he met John Cena. Just look up Mason meets John Cena. Let me see. It's called WWE. I'm gonna share this. I want to share this with you guys. He's a really big wrestling fan, and he met John Cena, and I'm gonna share the link to the video. That's the link to the video of my sister's boyfriend's son meeting my nephew's brother meeting John Cena when he was 7 because he had a heart problem and almost died. They didn't know if he was going to make it, and he met John Cena for the Make-A-Wish. Hi, Danny. He met John Cena for the Make-A-Wish. That was his Make-A-Wish. That was his wish. He was living his dream to meet John Cena. That's his favorite wrestler ever. So, yeah. 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 So what have you guys been up to? Anybody been up to anything interesting? I just thought I'd go live for a little bit and talk to people. I'm glad you all came and talked to me. I appreciate it. Have a good hump day, guys. I'm going to get off here and do a little bit of cleaning up, because I'm not going to be around tomorrow here. Hello, Patrick Sharp. How are you? What are you guys up to? I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. I'm going to I'll stay live for a little bit since you said hi. How are you doing? I'm really good. That's cool. What's a warhammer? You mean like Thor's hammer? I'm really good. I'm just listening to a little music on here. I like these headphones so much. I can adjust the volume down or up. These headphones. Oh, if you want a good pair of headphones, get Razer headphones. They sound supreme. Razer's very good at gaming stuff. I really do like these. Lately, I've been really obsessed with listening to Ed Sheeran and the Foo Fighters. And one other artist I can't. Oh, these are the Kitty Edition Krakens. I just wanted them because they were Bluetooth, then pink, to match my. I got a lot of the quartz pink stuff from Razer. I got the microphone and these headphones. I really want the mouse. If anybody is watching this and wants to know what I want for Christmas, all I'm asking for is the Dave Grohl book. Storyteller. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. I'm only asking for a $20 book. If anybody knows me well enough, they know that I love Dave Grohl. He's my favorite musician. I'm always talking about Dave Grohl. I'm very into Dave Grohl for some reason. I love Dave Grohl. And I also really like Jack White. Dave Grohl's a very good influence on young people. I know my niece won't watch this because she doesn't have internet at her mom's house. And she doesn't really watch my videos. I did pre-order the new Razel album. If you guys want to pre-order it, the new Razel and the Slice Girls album is going to be out soon. It's going to have the song Lois Lane and the song Tiffany on it. And those two songs are available on streaming if you have Amazon Music or Spotify. And I got premium for both. And I got premium for both just so I paid $13. I paid $13 and my niece can use it. I paid $13 because that gives you 2 accounts can be on premium. I want me and my niece both to be on premium. That's the only reason I do it. I gave her one of my old accounts. I said, use this for your premium account. And I put it in her name. I like those Coca-Cola chapsticks. I got the vanilla Coke, cherry Coke, and regular Coke. And I bought 2 sets of them, and I still have mine. My niece probably lost hers because the dog likes to snatch chapstick and eat it. She's really into snatching chapstick and eating it. I think he drinks beer, but he doesn't get wasted. He's like a family man. That's why I think Dave Grohl's a really good influence, and I really like him a lot. He is my favorite. Ever since Nirvana, he's been one of my favorite drummers. I like him and Chad Smith and Meg White from the White Stripes. Those are my favorite drummers. Besides John Bonham, of course. We can't leave the drummer of Led Zeppelin out, because Led Zeppelin's like one of my favorite bands. Those are like my favorite bands. Yeah. Okay, if you guys want to know how I got my teeth this white, I use the Philips Sonicare toothbrush, just the regular one. And I use Crest 3D White with charcoal toothpaste. The cheapest one that you can get of that. And I brush my teeth for about 4 or 5 minutes with that toothbrush and that. And if I have anything like coffee or things that'll stain my teeth, I will. I know he plays more than drums, but it helps get my teeth white. Okay, yeah, he does play more than drums, and that's what I admire about him. And the thing that I admire about him most is he was more concerned about pleasing his fans when he broke his leg. When he fell off the stage, and I think it was Sweden, I think he was in Sweden. He was in Sweden or Amsterdam when he broke his leg. He got he got them to take him to the hospital, set his leg, and force them to bring him right back to finish his show. He was like that for going back and finishing his show. He made them wait. The band entertained. That band entertained. That's another thing I really like about Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters is he's a great drummer and he's a good influence. I think he also was, I think, Alanis Morissette's drummer for a long time. I'm pretty sure he used to be Alanis Morissette's drummer. Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I can't remember. I think it has to do with Kurt Cobain. He said if it wasn't for the music, him and Kurt would have never been friends. Yep. Okay, I was right. He was the drummer for Alanis Morissette for a long time before he became a part of the Foo Fighters. He never was into doing drugs back then either. Maybe I said if he does any kind of drugs, it's mostly just pot, which is not that bad. And he might have a beer or two, but he doesn't get wasted out of his mind. That's what I admire about him is he stays to the clean. He's a good dad. He's a really good dad. And his daughters are really, really, really awesome. He's got Ophelia, which is his youngest. Violet is his oldest. And I know a lot. I can't remember his middle girl's name. I can never remember her name. I know it starts... Harper. Harper. That's her name, Harper. I knew it started with an H. Harper's this middle kid. Harper's the one that wanted to play drums with the Foo... They got to play drums with the Foo Fighters live. Violet's the one that sang I think they sang My Hero. With the, I think she sang My Hero with the Foo Fighters. It's really cool how he includes his children. And you know his mom goes on tour. See, I watch a lot of interviews with him, and I watched his show with his mom. His mom wrote a whole book about celebrity musicians, famous musicians and their mothers, and how they supported them. And then they turned it into a TV show. And some of my favorite musicians were on there, like Tom Morello, which I love him. I love Rage Against the Machine. That was a good one. They had Geddy Lee, which I'm not a big fan of Rush, but that was a good episode. He is a good human being, at least. And they had Miranda Lambert, which I love. And they had some Carlisle chick. I don't know who she is. I'm not real familiar with her. And then they had the lead singer of Coldplay. That was good episode. I'm not Coldplay. What's that band that sings Radioactive? They sing the song Radioactive. I cannot. Imagine Dragons. The lead singer of Imagine Dragons was on the first episode. Tom Morello's mom is a major Democrat, like me. I'm a Democrat too, and I'm proud. You know, I don't care what your feelings are about your president, who your president is. I was going to my sister's house and I saw somebody have a "fuck Biden" sign. I don't know. Even though I don't like Trump I didn't like Trump as our president, I would never be that un-American that I would have a sign that said "fuck Trump." That's just talking shit about our country. No, whoever is our president, you just respect it. And when he's not, if you don't like him being our president, then you vote him out. That's all you got to do. You know, I voted for our president. Yes, I'll admit it. And yes, I like our president, and I think he's doing a wonderful job. Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's like you going and trash talking or putting a sign out that says "fuck" whoever's your what do you call them, prime minister of your country. You don't do that. That's trash talking your country. You guys have voted that person in, and you got to just accept it until their term's up. But you can't sit there and trash them. That's trashing your country when you do that. That's being un-Canadian if you was to do that. And that person's being un-American by saying that. It's okay to think that and feel that way, but you cannot do that. That's just making you look bad. That's totally not American. Like, I kept most of my opinions about Trump to myself. I just didn't like some of the things he was doing to our country during the pandemic. That made me really mad and upset because people were dying. And he was making light of it. And I don't think it's light for people dying. Other countries were making fun of us. And other countries were, like, looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. And I don't think that... And it's all because of him, and it's not. We're not. Like, if you're listening to him and he's not if our president's not doing his job right and making us and telling us the wrong information, that's not cool. Biden doesn't sit there and tell us wrong information. If he doesn't know what he's talking about, he doesn't talk about it. He learns what he's he learns information before he talks about it. You can't just spout off a bunch of information because that's what you feel. If it's false information, you can't feed your country full of false information and then make them sick. That's not cool. You have to teach them you have to teach them the right information. And because you don't want to do it because that doesn't fit your agenda because you're a billionaire and you made so much money and you were always rich and you don't know what it's like to be poor, then why are you saying anything? You know, that's what I don't like that's the only reason I don't like the Republican Party. Is they don't, most of them growed up really rich and don't know anything about the poor. You know, Biden grew up in a working class, middle class family and became richer when he got older because he worked really hard. That's a little bit different. That's why I like the Democratic Party because they work for the that's the only reason I like the Democratic Party is because they fight for people that are middle class, and they don't they work for everybody and not just for the rich or poor, and they don't discriminate the poor people. It's for the working class, and there's this cold going around and I'm getting over the end of it. I told my mom she needs to stop smoking because I think that's just making hers worse. So, there, certain states are bringing back the mask mandate. So, certain states are bringing back the mask mandate. If they do here, I'm all for it for here. Because so many people I know are getting coronavirus. And I don't want people to get coronavirus. I don't want people to die. I want everybody to be safe. That's why I went and got vaccinated, so I could be safe. I need to go get my booster. One thing, if I was making 40,000, I wish these doctors would just get the vaccine. I wish these nurses and doctors would just go get the vaccine so they could work, so that they don't, because if people start getting really sick, yeah, I know. I wish they would go get the vaccine so they don't lose, so they can work, because we're going to need them if coronavirus starts up again. I'm scared that there's going to be something else like this, like there's people getting sick and not nobody to help them now, not nobody to take care of them now. You know, I don't want to see people without a job over a vaccine. You know, there's bad flus and stuff going around, and there's other sickness, there's other things that people get, like, there's a lot of, because of that whole mask mandate and people quitting, there's this girl I work with that can't have her heart surgery because they don't have no one to do it. She's having the same problem my dad had, but she needs to get it if she needs it because she could die. That's why my mom just put my dad in the hospital and said, he's having too many heart problems. He was having things where he's having to take that niacin or whatever it is that you got to take. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a little pill that stops whatever. He was having to take 2 of them, and it really wasn't stopping it. So my mom took him and put him in the hospital and said, you got to do that surgery now or he's going to die. And we don't need my dad to die yet. He's only 71. So they went and they finally did the surgery. He had the surgery right before my nephew was born. He couldn't hold my nephew until my nephew was almost 2 months old because of him having that heart surgery. But it did help him, and I'm glad. My mom had to, they had to basically force the hospital to do something. A doctor had to come out of retirement to do his surgery. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember. It's not niacin, it's nitrate. Yeah, I think that is what it is. Something like that. He had to get that done. I'm glad he had that surgery because that puts 15 extra years out of his life. So he'll be 85. He'll live to be about 85, 86 now. I'm not ready to lose him yet. I would lose my mind. He's taken care of me since I was 1 year old. He's not my biological dad, but he's been more of a dad he's been a dad to me since I was a year old. He's been with my mom since I was a year old. They've been together 40 years. My uncle had the same surgery, open heart surgery, when about 7 years ago. It helped him a lot. I really don't want to lose either one of them. I don't want to lose my godfather or my mom or my dad right now or my aunt. Though there's people that are older that I don't want to lose yet because I'm not ready. I would lose my cotton picking mind if something happened to one of them. So yesterday my nephew was at daycare, and some 18-month-old, my nephew was left alone long enough that an 18-month-old got to him and scratched the living piss out of this side of his head and this side of his head. And it was like 10 or 12 big old huge dig marks on his forehead. And my sister said when she went to put some medicine on it, it started bleeding. So he dug him deep enough that he was bleeding. If he was there that long left alone and she went to the other room and left him alone. No, you can't do that. If you don't, she's got way too many. That shows that she's got way too many people in her kids in her daycare, and she can't watch them all. My sister pulled him out of daycare. Somebody that my sister knows from my niece being in dance class, the other girl that she goes to dance class with, her mom runs a daycare and got him right into another daycare because of my niece and her being friends and from daycare. Kids are bad. You know, you can't let a small baby, a 5-month-old baby, be alone with an 18-month-old by themselves. The older one's going to hurt them. My sister was downright just upset. So my sister found a different daycare, and it's $15 more a day, but it's a safer daycare, and I know kids that go there. She knows kids that go there. I know kids that went there, and I also know somebody who works there, and she knows the owner, and it's a safer daycare, and there's zero tolerance for stuff like that. And that other daycare, the timeout was putting them in a closet, and I don't condone that at all. The more I hear about this other daycare, the more I would say, hell no, don't send your kid to that daycare. I'm glad she just took a day off and got him into a better daycare. She had to take a day off to go sign him up for this other daycare so he could start tomorrow, so that my sister could get him into a good daycare. And I'm glad. You know, he can't be getting attacked by 18-month-old. For one thing, the scratches were way bad, so he had to have been digging on him. I think maybe they lied, and it was a bigger kid than that dug him, because the dig marks were pretty deep. I don't think an 18-month-old could dig that hard. I think they downplayed it so that they wouldn't pull him out. But really, my mom was pissed. They never called my sister. That other daycare immediately calls the parents if something like that happens and lets them know. They have a thing where you can check up on your kid. They have a website where you can watch I think they even got, this is how good that daycare is, that they got a website where you can watch the cameras and see your kid. I'm pretty sure that's what my sister just said. And I said, if her best friend sends her kids there and they've been going there for a long time, then you know it's a good daycare, because she wouldn't trust just anybody with her babies. My best friend used to send her kids there. I mean, her best friend sends her kids there. And plus, I think that's where my friend used to send her kids. They don't tolerate bad behavior. They stop it right away. Like, Elijah would get aggressive, and they would do something about it right away and give her reports. Because her kid's a little aggressive because he's got ADD. I think kids with ADD have it, and they knew how to handle it. They didn't just let him go around hurting other kids. If it gets to the point where it's like that, they kick the kid out. But they can't just kick every kid out. But it's good. No, they were not. They were like that. They were like thick. No, a baby's fingernail. Yeah, but it was thick. It was like that. It was thicker, a thicker cut. If I could show, I gotta show you this. Look at how thick they are, though. There's no way. That was it yesterday. They would have been a lot thinner than that if it... I question that. I question the honesty of the daycare about that. Because they were pretty thick. I think he used an object. I think he hit him with an object. I think he hit him with an object, to tell you the truth. Because he started screaming. And he don't cry just for anything. He only cries when he's hungry or or really tired. He never cries. Unless he's hungry or needs to get his butt changed. I showed you that's just much.
Hello, Jamie, can you help me? I can do it right now. Hello, hello.
They're paid to watch them kids, yeah. It might have been cheaper, a cheaper daycare. Hello, Juggalo. Hello, Hunter Valentine. How are you? I'm about ready to get off here because I got to go on LiveMe and help a friend with his 15-minute, putting person in his beam for 15 minutes so he can get his lightsaber, so he can get his gifts to send people, his free gifts to send people. And that, like I said, I was telling, Patrick, ooh, is he okay? I hope he don't have coronavirus. I hope it's nothing too serious. Oh. Well, hi anyways. Okay, guys. I gotta see something. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Make sure if you're watching from Twitch that you follow me, and if you're watching from YouTube, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Bat Fan, hit that bell so you get notified every time, hit that thumbs up so I know you like this type of video. If you got any questions about Ipsy or Boxycharm, you can hit me up on YouTube in my comments of this video, and I will tell you anything you need to know. If you want to subscribe because you've seen my videos and think you'd like it to get that kind of stuff every month, the links for mine are just in the description of all my YouTube videos. And if you have any questions or concerns, or if you have a movie you want me to review or anything on YouTube, if you have anything you want to ask me about YouTube, I will show you my newest record I purchased with my own money. When I do my unboxing for my next video, my next record that I'm going to be getting in the mail any day now. They just sent me my next VNYL subscription box, so I'll be doing that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week, and I'm going to go get my tablet and wait for my friend to go live, and I'm going to go do my dishes so that they'll be done for tomorrow. Have a safe weekend. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you for watching. If you're watching from Twitch, thank you for watching. If you're watching from Facebook, thank you. And if you're watching from Twitter, thank you. I love you all. Have a good night.